have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First down, it's play action. Catch is made down the middle. What a snag by the junior receiver.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. In the clear at the 25. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Carney. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught over the middle. It's Warren. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get into the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. That one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Canes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They have taken the lead in this semifinal game. PAT makes it 7-0.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Keeping it on the ground here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. He get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And he's got it for a huge gain. Brought down at the 30.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
The Wolverines begin a new series here. 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Catch made, a lot of space now. Touchdown, Michigan, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Looking downfield, it's Carney looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Drive stays alive with that first down completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. And heads out of bounds after a decent game. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do. But I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Receiver in motion now. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Warren. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking for a receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Marshall fighting off the defender. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's a solid game to pick up the 1st down on what will be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Finds just enough space and makes the 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. He throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring on 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Wolverines! That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Back to pass. It's Carney. The receiver grabs it. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And the Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Miami. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he'll bring this out from just inside the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Play action here on first down. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The shotgun handoff here. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. Let's see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. the play fake. He'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
To throw, it's Carney bringing pressure. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Looking to throw it again. And this pass is on target. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Canes will try to keep this drive moving. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Getting set. Here's second down. Grab behind the line. It's blown. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Hurricanes will line up now. It's first and goal. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Warren. The Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First and 10 now for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Looking deep to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. quarterback keeps it on the option. Got the first down and still motoring. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Ball handed off. They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to throw. It's Carney. Throws it to the right. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And the single back takes the handoff. Now look at the quick cut. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Marshall. And it just gets back to the line of scrimmage as the time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Michigan offense back out on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Going again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Snags a quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Good pass to the flat to a receiver. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He bought some time, now lets it go. Complete with the running back, but can he get there?
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And they'll use the ground game here. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Handoff from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Kearney. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So fourth down and 15. The offense is out there going for it. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And here's the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Quick throw to the left. Fights off the defender. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarm to the pass rush. Sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. He's picked for a third time tonight. is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. To the air, it's Carney. It's an out route. The catch made. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Great start with the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Gets some space around the 30. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. And the Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game. Being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Catch made on the left side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the third quarter, but it doesn't work. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Looking to throw yet again. Back-to-back deep shots. Touchdown, Wolverines. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And the PAT is good. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, shoot some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Stop short of the marker after just a short gain.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Over the middle, it's Bryant. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
First down here for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And the Canes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. To the air, it's Carney. Running back has it on the screen now. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
First real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Puts it right through. And they add to their lead.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. He's looking deep here. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. First down at 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The Wolverines with first and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And it's caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and you forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Pressure is coming. Touchdown, Michigan. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. An important touchdown, but they still trail. Now, Kirk could practice the onside kick over and over. Can they execute it right here with a spot in the natty on the line?
National championship. I love that the offense was able to come up with points here and at least give them this chance. But now we just all sit back, hold our breath, and see if this kickoff team has a chance to catch a break and where that ball bounces up into the air to try to recover.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Chris, can you believe that? This guy's one of the more sure-handed players on this team, and he just drops it, really for no apparent reason. Hopefully it won't affect his confidence the rest of this game.
And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuck that right at the line of scrimmage.
On 4th down, the punter sends it away. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete, the final play of the game as time runs out.